All right, guys. Hey, welcome back. I wanted to give you a brief overview of my Trek DS3 2022, brand new, first day out on the trail with this bike, and it has performed as expected. Okay, top notch, no doubt about that. So, real glad to have this thing out on the trail. Uh, this is a large framed bike. I'm about 5'10", 205, so the bike fits me well. It does a real good job. A couple of things I want to show you about this bike. It really does have a couple of pretty cool features with it. Let's start here with the drivetrain though, if we could. Powertrain. Okay, single spoke up here. No derailleur, okay, to go wrong while you're out on the trail. We got an 11 to 46 gear cassette back here. 10 speed, does a great job. So far it has fit me just perfect. I had no trouble finding the correct gear to be in. So would not trade that for a derailleur up here where you have two gears up here. So this does a great job. Also, I did add a dropper post to this. If you have ridden with a dropper post where the seat post can go up and down remotely from a switch on the dashboard there, it is great. It changes the way you ride, makes it much more convenient to get off road, get off the blacktop onto a trail. You can adjust that on the fly. I did add a rear rack. I did add a bag on the back because I carry stuff with me, okay? I'm out places where I have miles and miles and miles to get to civilization, so I want to have my tire changing kit with me. I want to have a couple tools with me and some snacks and stuff like that. First aid kit, just a small one. So I like to carry my stuff with me, so I keep that rack on the back. Let's see, a couple of bottle holders I added to this thing. You know, trying to keep the weight down. This bike weighs about 29 pounds empty as you get it from Trek out of the box. I did add a few things to it, but it's still super light. Okay, I like it. Light and strong. Okay, that's super good. 700 by 40 tires on it. This is a hybrid, so I can go handle the Gap Trail, the Cieno Canal, some gravel, or the blacktop. Okay, I can do any of those things with no struggles at all. Okay, I feel very comfortable getting this bike out on that. I do like that part. The forks are very strong. It does have a lockout on it. It is not remote. It switches right here from solid to where it can go up and down there with the shock. I like that. I use that all the time. Does have just one shifter here, okay, which is great. Go through those 10 speeds with no trouble. Hydraulic brakes. Look at those big discs. I don't know if you can see that. I'll get around on the other side. Huge discs on this thing. It will stop the bike as you need it to. Okay, no issues there at all. Super good size right there. Quick release on both the axles in the front and back. Like I say, overall, I'm very pleased with this bike. I'll spend a lot of time on it. I ride a good bit, so we'll put it out on the trail, and I'll do some follow-up as we get some more miles on it. Right now, I've got, I think, about 18 miles I put on it today, and we're probably gonna have 30 by the end of the day, and should be a fun time. So look forward to breaking this thing in, getting some miles on it, and hey, we'll see you on the trail.
I look at you and it's easy to see you are that someone I've been trying to meet. I got your number, won't you pick up the phone? Don't leave me hanging on the dial tone. Think back to the night that we met, jumping in the pool, talk to you, dripping wet. Nervous when I speak, so I trip on my tongue. Never thinking you would be my number one. Nervous when I speak, so I trip on my tongue. Never thinking you would be my number one. Drive to the beach. The sun was setting, it was just you and me. Wind in my hair and the sand in my shoes. Could've chosen anyone, but I choose you. Hop back in your car, top down. There's no stopping us, cause we own this town. Never knew I could have such fun. Never thinking you out to the beach. The sun was setting, it was just you and me. Wind in my hair and the sand in my shoes. Could've chosen anyone, but I choose you. I look at you and it's easy to see. You are that someone I've been trying to meet. I got your number, won't you pick up the phone? Don't leave me hanging on the dial tone. Think back to the night that we met. Jumping in the pool, talk to you